Right, let's continue playing Civilization 5, hopefully with a lot less of the flickering effect, which has been plaguing this LP since it began. I think that might be due to how the codecs I'm using to record this with Bandicam. It's not the ones I would normally use. So what I've done is I've reverted it back to how it was. I've got it now set to a different frame rate, although it's still showing 60 for the moment. And that's just hopefully to fix that. Anyway, if it doesn't fix it, well then this is still going to be the next video, but I'm only planning on recording this for about 20 minutes just to see if I can test this. So, when we last left off, we were building Himeji Castle. We just made peace with the Swedish. And overall, things are looking generally okay. What I am going to do, starting now, is I'm going to start exploring back and see if I can find the Dutch and also head up towards you, the Shoshone. I've also adjusted the volume settings, but I've not done it properly. As I said, I just literally wanted to get the flickering effect sorted, and if I can do that, I will continue. I'll be able to continue, actually. Right, so we've had a war with the Swedish. We've basically knocked them down by 2 cities. We could have gone for Stockholm, actually, the way we were going, but hey, we started. We're done with that. Meantime, I'm going to have you go and explore up that way, I think. Next turn. So we're 12 turns for Metallurgy, getting the Red Fort, and that will pretty much secure our major city from... it basically means we're not going to be conquered by anything. When we get Arsenal as well, that's 9 defense, upgraded to 12 defense as well, plus the 12 defense for getting the Red Fort in the first place. Yeah, we're doing that for the Great Scientist point more than anything else. Right, Yerevans cancel the quest. We've got the trade route with Yerevan, so now they're allied, and that's giving us plus 12 culture. Open borders has ended with Attila. And we have a unit promotion over here. And I'm tempted to go siege. And in fact, I'm so tempted to going siege, I will actually go siege. I'll leave you there to heal. And we'll start moving people back. Alright. You, I think, will go and work this just on the off chance it actually becomes something useful. We'll head back over to there. You'll head back into the one city, or towards the one city. And you... I think we'll go and support Melbourne a bit. Might even actually see if we can take out that for them. Return them their worker and just keep them on side. Right. So, all of that being done, demographics are actually looking really good. We're 4th on soldier count, which is a surprise. We're 5 points ahead on literacy, but that's actually a bit more of a bonus than I think it might be because we've done nothing on the whole sailing routes, and those technologies we can get in a flash, actually, if it comes to it. So, because I think literacy is based on the number we've got rather than anything else, we've potentially got at least 3 or 4 more percentage points in the bag just automatically because we haven't gone down there. The priority, I think, now is going to be... Yeah, metallurgy is important, but I think we need to rush industrialization soon. Sooner rather than later, certainly. The Euphrasia is nice as is scientific theory, but I think getting to industrialization is the best thing we can do right now. There's not much point in going military science initially. Yeah, I think that's still the best plan we've got currently. So, next turn. Close eye on my timer. Okay, we're sorry this has caused a divide. I mean, we do have the military to go and actually probably deal with Egypt. They're probably my main rival at the moment, other than Spain. And we can't really do a lot about Spain, she's all the way over there. But if we were to knock out Thebes, and Thebes had a lot of wonders. It might not be a totally ridiculous thing to say that we could go and actually take the Egyptian capital city. Vastly reduce the number of wonders they've got, vastly reduce the influence of their religion, because that'll be the holy city destroyed. I think they can build... I don't know, can they get a new one? Darn you, Sweden! This is why we started the war in the first place. Whatever. Whatever, it's done now. And you're going to steal my... Darn it, I hate it when they do that. Just position them in. Yeah, because I could have killed him, but he'd have taken the worker and he got all the benefit for that. And I'm not giving him that. No. You want that worker, you work for him. Next turn then. Also, that'll be another big help, defensive-wise. I'm not sure if we get additional... No, actually, we should not get additional castle. Yep, gold for ivory. We'll definitely take that on board. And our gold count is now at 559.
Jag är Sveriges konung. Ni kan ta min mark.
Well, I cannot forgive you, Sweden, because I hate you. And I can turn this army around and go on Stockholm. I'm next certain I can take Stockholm without any problem. Yeah, fine. Yeah, I really have to adjust the volume settings because it sounds too loud to me at the moment. I'll try and fix it in edit, but... Right. So yeah, let's go exploring. Basic goal, just see what's behind on the other side there. Now, are you still around? Actually, doesn't seem like you are. Alright, that'll give us a small plus point with Melbourne. Anything else we can do? Not really. End turn. 2 more turns of Golden Aging left. And Byzantium has now lost their capital. Yeah, Spain's going to be a problem later game, but let's later game. Isabella controls 3 capitals. Never know, also, with industrialization, we might luck onto coal there. Of course, coal can actually be on any space. It doesn't have to be on a hill, but... Right, various things have just ended. Ivory for... Yeah, Theodora is no longer giving us gold. Still at 43. The other reason why I sort of shuffled my builds around slightly is that we are sort of... Oh, we can go a bit further. Into ice. And I'm going to nab the worker. And I'm going to return the worker. Because we're nice. We are nice. And I'm going to send you off to go and deal with the other camp, which isn't actually there. Huzzah. So 191 allied with you now. Could go out to Bratislava as well. They're actually worshipping our religion, which is nice. Means we will eventually become friends with them if we do nothing. I think the focus we're going to do is probably on Kiev and Brussels here and just see if we can really jump our culture up. They want a great engineer and they want us to deal with like encampment. They want us to build Petra, which we can't do. Alright. I'm going to send you up on a bit of a quest to find the barbarian camp there and deal with them. I could send up a different one, I suppose, but you know. It's all good. Alright, Golden Age has ended. Let's just move you a bit closer to the one city. And Ramses built Notre Dame. See, I reckon he's got so much in the way of wonders there. It would definitely be worth me actually taking it. There'd be a bit of a backlash because I'd imagine he's quite high on the soldier count, if not superior. But are our soldiers better? Is the question. Right, Golden Age ends. We're now at plus 32, plus 32. We have a great engineer on the build. He's going to be here in a fair number of turns, to be fair. What are we focusing on? Production. Let's switch that to food and keep the plus. Keep that all going there. Camel Archer might as well keep going. And yeah, next turn. Yeah, we're definitely gonna... I'm gonna move with the intent to go for Egypt. I don't know whether they will trigger a war with us. I don't know whether we should trigger a war with them instead, but... there's a lot we could do here. Okay. And we get iron from Melbourne because they're our ally. Could do with another... I can't remember what we need to get another... there's plenty of technology which unlock additional spies for you. Oh, whoops. There's a barbarian settler in there and also a barbarian missionary. I think they're Egypt's. That probably means you're just going to go and crush them now, but... yeah, I should probably help. I've done you. You immediately get it back. Oh, so much for me offering my help anyway. He's going to have a city in the ice somewhere, I think, by the time we're done. And we're friends with Bratislava now because of the natural religion increase. And now we get a 15% bonus for fighting in our own territory. Right, what are we now building? We're building a Circus Maximus. Which I disagree with. I don't think we should be building that. We don't need it. The Great People increase is definitely required. The globe would be nice. But I think we need to go and build a writing guild first. Other than that, I think that's all good. We'll stick with that. Right, so... Camel Archer heads across there. That's free wheat territories that aren't actually in Egypt's area there. They're going to have to put... yeah, free wheat on a river. Yeah, put a city there. Dear God, put a city there. If I could, I would. But I can't. Okay, unit wants orders. You're now fully healed. Let's run you back home. And yeah, we'll fortify there. I should probably guard the actual sort of areas they can enter from, but... oh well. I'm probably being a little overly paranoid about them anyway. And if I'm leading with the trebuchet, that's not generally a good idea anyway. Back you go. Right. Spain's at peace with the Byzantines again. And we're 2 turns for another policy. Kiev wants jewelry. Now, one of the city-states almost certainly makes it, but I have to find one that does. Wales. Melbourne we'd already have if it was there. Wales. Wales. Silk. Tyr? Tyr makes jewelry. Now they want salt in the network. Alright, let's see if we can actually back from that. Diplomacy overview. Need to find out who actually has salt in their area. So you have pearls and gems. Cotton. William has salt. As do you.
Wederom gegroet.
What do you want for your salt? Spices, iron and horses.
Ik geloof dat ik iets heb wat u enig belang zal inboezemen.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Oh, part of a chain. We lose a lot for that. What are you doing now? Oh, let's build a mine. Send you over there and build another mine. Meanwhile, we meet Belgrade. 15 gold, huzzah for us. Yeah, so hopefully they'll give us a plus 40 in tier. That'll put us immediately up to allies. As you can see, immediately get it back into territory. There's some mercantile, so that's only giving us happiness. The cultural ones would be better for us. Yes, we're not preparing to attack Memphis at all. Definitely not. I will probably put you there just to secure it, but, you know. Pakal, that's the Mayans, I believe. I don't have an interest in that. And I'm too far away from it to really make a difference. I mean... oh, fine. You'll pay this time. She's miles away from me. I can do nothing. Nothing to you at all. So it doesn't matter if I piss you off at the moment. Nothing will happen. Melbourne wants gems. Tier wants FCCCP. And I may adopt a new policy. So, the options. We can go for continuing up that. Occasionally gives us great people, which could be useful. Could be. But unlocking commerce gives us a 25% money boost. Adopting rationalism gives us a 10% science boost. And also we get a free tech when we finish it. So, given both of those things, what do we get there? Naval units which are useless to us. That increases our ability to get culture. Yeah, see, that's okay, but I don't think it's as big a thing. Doesn't get to luxuries increase 50%. We got enough happiness, and we get enough gold from trade. I don't know. I'm gonna go, yeah, commerce. Let's have the money for now. So we can use money to become friends with people. Right. So they want gems. Tier, they want FCCCP. In fact, while we're down there, I'm actually going to... What do we need for allies? Another 15. Let's give them 500 gold. They're allies. We've now got their salt, their jewellery. Next, we need to trade for gems. And I'm fairly certain Spain had some.
Saludos.
Oh, not pearls.
Sí.
Gems for ivory. Excellent. We got gems for whoever wanted those. On the whole alliance track, we're doing quite well here. Bratislava has... I've just moved some people away from Bratislava. I could go and send somebody to enforce that, but I'm really not in the mood to do so. So, sleep end. Right, so that was Melbourne who wanted that, and actually that was fairly pointless other than just the extra 4 happiness then. Because Melbourne really not a problem for us in that regard. Could go and deal with a camp for that though. It was Kiev who got that, and that actually makes us allied to Kiev. Another 12 culture points. Excellent. Oh, we found somebody's territory, and we found a barbarian encampment. Right, you can stay there. Yeah, I can deal with them. They're only horsemen, actually, so we can just destroy them outright. 2 more turns. Just thinking of a couple of things, but we'll wait on that one. Yeah, I think we must be approaching more or less time now. Yeah, a couple of minutes. So I'm going to call it one more turn, and then we'll stop this and see whether that recording session actually worked out okay. And if it did, huzzah. And if the flickering effect goes, even more huzzah. And Tier's in trouble. Oh no, that was Tier. That was Tier's unit. Alright, we lose the Kiev allied ship. You can go and destroy the barbarians, because why not? And we can declare war on Sweden again, which is always a plus point. I think we can wait until we get a great engineer, because we can't be too far away from one the way we're going. Yeah, +9. So we're looking at 5 turns. So I can wait 5 turns to get become an ally of Kiev again. And in the meantime, we're still getting 6 from them, which is fine. I think the only thing I would be considering now is getting the guilds up, because we could do with the additional culture. So I think that it might actually be a reasonable thing for us to do. Yeah, we'll cross the river. I mean, it's practically useless, but it does have some minor effect. that's my timer. So we will just quickly end this turn. Let's go and trade. Our thieves would have been high. Thieves would have been a higher value. All right, next turn, and we're gonna end the session there as soon as the. Oh, yeah, more horsemen. Also, I'd imagine that's Kiev's worker, so we'll get that back in a couple of turns. Oh, and I see you. You're just going to steal it from him, aren't you? I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'll see you at the start of the next turn, so until then.